most likely, but I think that any traveler might get some gear inspiration from it. As I said in my last video, I live in New York City, which can make it a little bit challenging sometimes to shoot a video if you want silence in the background. There's an above ground train right down the street, as well as like music all the time and people yelling right now. I don't know if you can hear that. And also some taxis riding by, even though I live on a residential street, but that's okay. I will try my best to edit in post-production all of the background noise out. So, like I said, I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite travel gear pieces. And number one is smart wool or any type of wicking clothing, but I tend to use smart wool. It's a little bit expensive. I think I paid like maybe $100 for this shirt at REI, but I've gotten so much use out of it. They come in different designs, and it's made of merino wool, which wicks your sweat. So if you're hiking, you won't feel damp or clammy. You'll still feel dry. And what's interesting is that I've worn this in both hot and cold weather, and it always seems to regulate my body temperature, just the way I like it. So, big fan of smart wool. I even have some smart wool socks. It's a nice wool material. Oh, in the winter, these are great. I have these, but a thinner. These are much thicker. I wear these hiking. I have a thinner pair for when I go skiing. They're more comfortable in the ski boots. Okay. I'm also a big fan of always having these small little airline blankets. I love traveling with them. They're so soft and small and portable. They take up like no space. And you never know when you're on a flight. Sometimes they don't offer the blankets for free, so it's nice to have your own. Also, when I'm flying, I always have this neck pillow. Super comfortable. I like the ones with the beads in them over the ones you blow out. This feels almost like a neck massage or something. Very comfortable. Now I would show you my camera that I never travel without. It's a Nikon D5100. Love it. It's a DSLR. Unfortunately, I'm recording myself right now with it, so I can't show you it, but I can show you some of the lenses I use. So right now I'm recording with a Sigma 17 to 50 millimeter lens. That's the one I use most often for everything from food to landscapes. I really like it. I also use this lens often for food. It's now I'm blinking. It's a 40 millimeter still, and it has an f-stop of 2.8. So it's a good one for food. It's pretty much all I use it. Sometimes maybe something that I want like a macro focus. It's not a macro lens, but I also have a really nice wide angle lens that I put somewhere. This is my telephoto lens. This is a Sigma. I typically buy the Sigma because it's cheaper than buying the Nikon lenses, and I still really like the photos that I get from her. This is a 70 to 300 millimeter, and the f-stop is 1.4 to 5.6. So I'll use this, the telephoto, that kind of stuff. It gets really clear shots. And then I love for shooting, I mean, I use this one a lot for shooting hotel rooms or restaurant rooms or places where I want to capture the entire room. I'll use this. It's an 11 to 16 millimeter. And what I really like to do with this lens is, some papers on it. Oh, I have a stop of 2.8, but I like to have something in the foreground and also shoot the background, and it really gives it a nice perspective and a really nice depth of field because you have that subject in the foreground. You don't have to just shoot rooms, you can even do some portraits. I've done portraits of people sitting on maybe the couch, and there's a table in front, and you have like vase. It just comes out pretty interesting. I really like these lenses too. Many lenses come with them, so it's not something I've gone out and bought, but many of my lenses. This one's a Tokina. This is another brand that you can get if you don't want to pay the full price for the Nokia or the Nikon lenses. Speaking of Nokia, when I'm feeling a little lazy and I don't want to carry my big camera, I use a Nokia Lumia Icon. It has a 20 megapixel camera on here. It's great for video as well. And I actually have an iPhone for actually using my phone and taking notes. I'm a journalist, a travel blogger, so I take notes and send them to myself on my iPhone because I have a Mac computer and they work well together, but the camera on the iPhone, I have the 4S, doesn't compare at all. It's a great camera and it's pretty fun little screen. Very weird to me as I used an iPhone my whole life. Well, not my whole life, but for the last year or two. So, I don't know. It's kind of fun though. So, I really love this for pictures. When I want to take action video, I love my GoPro. Now, I think I might have it here. Don't. To use the GoPro, many people will attach it to a helmet, or I use a chest strap, or anything that you can mount a bike handle. The thing is that the mounts that it comes with stay on forever to the thing you're mounting it to. So if I was traveling and I mounted it to my bike helmet, then the mount would stay on the bike helmet, and I would just buy a new one. I don't really want to do that. So what I use is this. Mounts in here, and it works like a shirt. Put it on, and clip it, and then you can mount the GoPro right in there, and it's perfect. So you can, sometimes I'll put it all the way up here, sometimes I'll move it down, and it comes with me, so I'm not having to buy any new mounts. I can keep using this one. That's that. Something else that I never travel without is a really good Nalgene or water bottle, whatever you want to call it. I love this. I got it in Portland from, I guess, PDX Carpet, it says, and it's made in Oregon. They're very proud that, which if you've been to Portland, you know they're very much about going local and doing things very responsibly. I love Portland. So, just heat up. And there's no, I think it's called BPs, no chemicals. So. I also always travel with earplugs. This box is empty because I live in a really loud neighborhood, which I hope that you can't hear, but you need these to sleep, even just in my bed. And they're very comfortable, they're very squishy, and comfortable. So, I also really, I don't actually bring the box. If you can't see, these are just blocks. And these are really great because you can store things in them. And like clothing where things, you can separate them from your other clothing and then they seal up. I also bring just regular, like, plastic bags, like gloves, and just things I don't want touching my other things in. Okay, what else can I show you? Oh, I never ever leave home without a flashlight, and I have two that I like. Well, sometimes I use my iPhone because it's a flashlight app. This is just out of batteries, but it's got the push button. It's really tiny, and you can secure it with like a small carabiner or just slip it through your things. So, really simple. If I'm gonna be being pretty active on my trip, I love a headlamp, and my boyfriend makes fun of me because it's really big. I bought it in Ecuador a few years ago when I was going into the Amazon, and it was like $5. So how this works is it goes onto your head, and you can wear it, which makes it easy, except that if you're in a place like the Amazon and it's on, then bugs will spoil the light and be in your face. So I actually wear it more like this, and there's less bugs. So it's like a nice thing that I like to bring. Another thing that thought a subway was gonna go by. Another thing that I always bring is I like these Tom's leather bound journals. They feel really nice, and they're very professional. They're just really nice. They feel kind of like a thick paper. Very nice. Very nice journal, and it's got this like suede cover that feels really nice. So that's another thing that I never travel without. And then I wanted to show you my backpack that I use when I travel. So it depends what kind of trip I'm going on and what I'll be doing. This is my small one. It has chest and waist straps to secure it to your body. I wear this a lot even if lock goes right here. And then there's also a cooling bag, which is really nice. Camelback, see what it says H2O. And this big pocket, which has a back storage, which I can put maybe a laptop or something I want secure, and then just this bigger space to put, you know, clothes. I have a phone charger. My perfume, I guess. Sometimes when I'm biking, I get sweaty and I want to freshen up. This is my small day bag. I could potentially, I mean, if it's a weekend trip or less than a week, I could use this because I don't really take that much. But if I'm going on a longer trip, sometimes I've gone away for like 4 months at a time, I'll use something more like this one. A bit bigger, but honestly very similar to it. 34 liters, and it's just got so many straps and pockets and ways to tighten it. Also has that, this is crucial when you're getting a backpack, to have this cooling bag, so the bag isn't just right on your back, making you sweat. There is a pocket on the head. I usually put in like underwear and small tank tops, things that can roll up really small. And then you've got pockets down below, which I usually use for toiletries, so it opens very easily. And you can see that there's quite a bit of space in that pocket that looks very small. And the inside, it goes down very far. I'll try to show you on the camera. And it has a pocket so that if you want to secure something like the small one, you can do so. Another thing that's sort of smart to bring, I always have, unless I'm going somewhere where the U.S. where the destination is the same outlet as the U.S. An adapter, and this is really cool because it work for any country. You just change it, like it becomes Europe, depending on how you do it. Oh, okay, so that goes in. Yeah, it works. Doesn't work when I want to show you it, but having a universal adapter is a really good idea, and then you don't have to worry about every time you go somewhere you have to buy a new one. Just have one that works like everywhere. I'm a big fan of, I have this one that goes on your waist. I also have one that goes on your chest. It's like a fanny pack, but an indoor one, an inside one. So not everybody sees it, and nobody has to know. And there's zipper pockets. Now, another thing that I wear sometimes is big pocket-proof clothing. And what big pocket-proof clothing does is it has hidden pockets. People will never really know that you even have money or credit cards on you. It's really clever. So they make underwear, they make pants, they make undershirts, which is this, shorts, all kinds of things. So I'm showing you an undershirt. say you wear it, maybe you wear something over it, but even if you don't, it's actually a pocket. It's a pocket in the shirt. So, that's kind of, it's a very nice soft material too. I got this shirt from Clever Travel Companion, and there's also another company called Clothing Arts that makes really good clothing. So I would highly recommend checking that out before a trip. And lastly, I'm just going to show you something I don't really always travel with, but I do when I'm biking. It really depends what I'm going to be doing. If I'm going to be doing a lot of hiking and biking on my trip, I might bring this. This is good if you're going to be hiking and biking or being adventurous. It's tiny. Clip. And carabiner and band-aids and towelettes and different like alcohol red pads. If there's there's also sting relief for insects. Burns, scrapes, and insect bites, they don't relieve any discomfort you may experience from that. So that's nice, and it's small, which makes it nice, which I actually have another first aid kit. That is much bigger. I don't actually bring this with me on trips because it's so massive, but it's full of what it is. You can open it up, and there's just so much stuff. Some tape and some potable aqua. Okay. I guess emergency drinking water. And there's gloves and band-aids falling. There's hot press. In case you need that. There's these I obviously don't use it that much. I don't get hurt that much. Oh, wow. Okay. These gloves. In case you need that. Into the package. There's a lot in here. I've never really gone through it like this. Really big bandage. A sterile iPad. You'll have all you need. One of these giant kits, and what you can do is maybe just take a few of the things and put them into the tinier first aid kit, so you'll be completely prepared in any situation that may arise. The bag is kind of nice. Even though it has a lot in it, it's pretty compact. First kits. Oh, and then one more thing. In my last video, I mentioned to you that I love non-perishable snacks. I love packing them. I hate spending a fortune on things I don't really want to eat. So, along with the peanut butter that I showed you in the last video, and I told you I love it with oatmeal, and to put peanut butter into the oatmeal and stir it. I also love these keep you fuller for a long